We're all set to go in this match simulation at the Whitten Oval. A new dawn for the Bulldogs and the Swans after just missing out of the finals last year. Grundy wins the hit out for the Swans. Comes to ground level. Sanders with the hand pass, and the Dogs win the clearance. Kick towards half forward from Liberatore. Finds the target. Kennedy takes it just outside the attacking 50. He's got a couple of options out wide. Didn't quite hit the target. Hand pass from Lloyd. Backtracks. Chance for the Swans to clear. Grundy wins it down. Fraser, what a year he had last year. Hands it back to Williams. Hoists it high inside the 50. Big leap from Croft, who played well in the last game last year. A shove out and a free kick is going the Bulldogs' way. And it'll be that man in Jordan Croft.
He showed plenty last year, Croft. Late in the year, he's a marking ability. He's overshadowed a little bit by Darcy and Norton, but he's a young player with plenty of talent. And it'd be interesting to see young Sanders got involved in that clearance as well, to see whether he gets, in fact, he will get more opportunity without Bountiful and Richards playing, but he's a young player there they can get more out of this year as well. Croft
from 40 metres out, continuing on the same vein as late last year, kicks the goal, the first to the Dogs. Deep inside the 50, Curnow's lurking at the back. The Dogs bring numbers back. O'Donnell, bit of a fickle bounce, could be costly. Roses gets boot to ball and kicks the Swans first. He's like a cat in the night.
And that's exactly what Dean Cox was saying before the game, that he won't get much of it, but when he's around the footy, something happens, and something certainly happened there. So great start from Roses, and the Swans answer back quickly.
The numbers, Heaney gives it off, and they'll clear. Goulden down the line towards Charlie Curnow. Couldn't quite take the mark. He's come a long way up the ground. It's fisted clear over the line. A goal from a set shot as well, from 38 metres out. And here's Artie for 2026. He kicks the goal. Towards Kennedy, who'll receive it with the 1-2 here. And now they have the numbers on the outer side. Baker kept on running, hard up against the boundary line. Sweeps the hand pass over the top. Sanders will receive at the end from Lewis. And they work it forward with sheer persistence here, the Bulldogs. Quick hand pass from Hines. Little kick inside the 50. Jones will get it. Artie Jones, electrifying on his day, marks 40 metres out from goal.
That's outstanding play from the Dogs. We spoke about it before.
So composed in a tight situation, and they can clear. Blakey, they work it out well. Bills to Sheldrick. Kick inside the 50. Amati in a one-on-one. Judged it superbly. Gives the hand pass off to Cleary. Tries to evade the tackle. He couldn't. Well done from Cleary, holding the footy.
Joel Amati, take your time. That was the Swan surge we were talking about, the high handball.
1 point the margin in this match simulation. Grundy winning it down. Goulden emerging from the gloom. Kicks it inside the 50 to Charlie Curnow.
That's the combination they've been talking about all summer. Charlie's eyes would have lightened up at this then. Sensational kick from Goulden.
Love that sort of delivery. And he likes to lead into space, Charlie Curnow. A big opportunity here to kick his first goal in the red and white in any capacity. It's been a roller coaster ride throughout his time at Carlton. He likes it from this distance range. Charlie Curnow for his first goal in the red and white colours. That is sublime. What a way to make a statement, Charlie Curnow.
It's a 9-iron from 50 and gone through post iron. There's not a hell of a lot of wind, so.
Looks like he's lining up on Fraser at the moment. Sheldrick in the middle as we get set for the start of the second quarter. This match simulation, Swans leading by 8 points over the Dogs. And it's one down by Grundy, down to Heaney, almost like clockwork. Campbell, double palmer towards Sheldrick. Just didn't quite reach him at the end. Fraser pickpockets and goes short with the pass. Cleary feeds it off. Sanders has got a runner on his outside. It's Artie Jones. He's electrifying. He's got wheels. He's 60 metres out. Kicking towards the pocket. And it's spoiled away there by Rampy for a throw in. Have so many tall forwards, the Swans. Trying to tap it forward is Croft. Did well against Grundy on that particular occasion. Well done from Mills, applying the pressure, holding the footy.
He's like a new recruit, Cal Mills. Hasn't played a lot of footy in recent times. A lot of injuries. But love for him to be consistently down back, floating to the midfield at times, and he's switching the ball well too.
The numbers back. Caulfield was awaiting the hand pass. Here's Lloyd, just inside the boundary line. Gives it off. Amati. A couple of options inboard if they can get there, the Swans, but the Dogs have now brought numbers back. Baker, slight fumble. Left foot kick from Jakes. Towards centre wing. Intercepted by McCartan, and he's got it just inside the boundary line.
Yeah. We've seen that a lot from the Bulldogs early as well.
That was Riley West who came from behind. He was about fourth in line as Karmas takes another good mark. Another intercept mark on centre wing. That's his forte as well.
Yeah, he'll definitely play more back. In fact, he's mainly played back, but it's pressure, kicks goals.
The half volley there for Rowbottom. Did it well. Got it back to Roberts. Got the zig cream on. Kicked by Roberts to Curnow in a one-on-one. Did all the hard work against Karmas. Good duel. Good hand pass, but he was absolutely besieged upon. Heaney chips the pass towards left half back. Big opportunity for Campbell. Broke the tackle well. Remained composed. Centering kick it towards the goal square. McDonald is down there. Is he going to be paid? He is, the big man.
Oh, sensational work there from the two keys of Sydney. Gee, the fans would love that. Charlie's contest, Heaney getting involved, Campbell, and then Logan McDonald taking the grab, taking this opportunity. Really liking what I'm seeing from these Swans forwards. It's great to see, and they've been starved of that the last couple of years since the big buds left.
He's got a great pair of hands, Logan McDonald. Ankle hasn't seemed to worry him so far today. For his second, pops it through in a few different areas. Is Baker. Combining well with Emmett. Back to Baker with the 1-2. Spears it towards Artie Jones on the bounce. Couldn't quite take it. It was a difficult one to try and judge at that low level. Blakey will mark on centre half back here for the Swans. They run in waves through the corridor. Blakey. Look away, hand pass okay. Goulden. Well, that was too easy, that fend off. Drills it inside the 50. Big chance for Charlie. Charlie Curnow marks coast to coast from the Swans.
Oh, don't argue from Goulden. And Malikan again, he's obviously been instructed to be super aggressive with the ball.
Curnow swings round and kicks another goal for the Swans.
Oh, great finish there from Charlie. He'd be loving that.
Callum Mills on centre wing, rockets it out to Heaney. He's got a couple of options. Mills combines well. Here's a chance for Goulden again. Another don't argue. Drills it to Campbell on the 50. Braden Campbell chips it short, and guess who? Charlie Curnow on the end of it. Can line up for his third major of the game.
That's beautiful play. I mean, traditionally for ever and a day, the Swans have been a hard contested, high pressure side. The last couple of years, or last 3 or 4 years since Don Pye came along, he's now left and Cox has taken over from Horse. Their ability to transition and move the ball via kick mark is second to none. They've got to really try and keep that contest and defence as a cornerstone. But when they get the ball out in space, they look super sharp.
313 goals for the Blues, Charlie Curnow. Wonder how many he'll kick in the red and white colours. He's going for his third today. And it's never in doubt with Charlie. He puts it through. Little kick inside the 50 from Goulden. Chance for Heaney. Attempting to find space. Feeds it back. Little kick from Curnow is good. Beautiful. Just returning the favour. Mark taken by Goulden. He was off. Probably went a little bit too early in hindsight. Gives it off to Campbell. Twist round. Off to Blakey. The Lizard from a step. 40 metres out. This time he misses to the right-hand side.
I know it's a pre-season game, but stick to basics. Lair rising a little bit there. Almost had too much time, the Swans players.
Looks into the corridor, into the path of Goulden. Will it sit for it? No, it won't, but he follows up with a good tackle. Almost caused the turnover. Sanders through the corridor. Here's a chance for Jones. Picks up the loose footy, hands it off into the path of Emmett. He's got space to steady here. 40 metres out. The youngster, Emmett, from 38 metres, kicks the goal. Well done, young man.
Well played, Bulldogs, and Artie Jones off turnover. Bit of scrappy play there from the Swans. Sanders capitalised, supported the ball.
Here's Braden Campbell, dodges around Baker, just got the hand pass away in the nick of time. Big tackle there from Liberatore. In typical Libba fashion, just collaring Roberts.
I mean, I pumped up Rowbottom, but Liberatore has been just every bit as good with his pressure. I mean, he got a free kick there. It was a bit stiff against Libba. He's just so good to watch. His competitiveness, his second efforts, his grunt. I mean, you just love to play with Libba as a Bulldogs player.
Matt Roberts goes deep. Amati flies from the back. Couldn't take the mark. Dogs have the numbers. Jakes coughs it up, and as a result, it'll be a goal for the Swannies, and Logan McDonald again on the end of it.
He's been pumping up young Jakes. He'd want that moment again.
In terms of the disposal. Fraser arguing with the umpire, but he's not going to change his decision. Here's Heaney. 65 metres out from goal. Too many loose players here. Jordan's one of them. Marks just inside the attacking 50.
Something that the Swans do so well as any team, is that face-up play. They look to give the handball by facing up, but if they don't get it, it draws the man on the mark, so they've got a clear lane to kick in. And I remember the Hawks back in the day were the best at it. They'd face up, they'd make you commit as a man on the mark, and it allows lanes everywhere, and the Swans are sensational at that.
James Jordan, third in the best and fairest last year, and he slots a magnificent major from just inside the arc.
It's been really, we sort of know what sort of game plan they want to play with, the high-octane, high handball, fast game, give their forwards a chance, but it's been sort of hard to decipher what they're really trying to do.
Here's Goulden on the run, the way he likes it. takes the mark on the last line.
That's when he's playing his best. He's hard defending and intercept marking, but he'd love that back. That's a terrible turnover.
And Will Lewis takes the mark. The old commentator's curse. He goes inboard, and now Kennedy. So Matthew Kennedy, player who really acquitted himself quite well in the Bulldogs lineup last year after coming from Carlton, can have a shot for goal here.
Love Tommy McCartan, but you get a bit nervous sometimes backward of centre in the back line with his ball use. So that's his one slight knock.
So Matt Kennedy played 23 games last year, and he kicks the goal for the Bulldogs. That could ignite them. He's 70 metres out from goal, waits for the traffic to pass by, streams forward, big kick, big chance for Williams, takes the mark. He can stroll into the open goal and puts it through for the second in the minute for the Dogs.
That's better from the Bulldogs. Kennedy's been, he's been a great pickup, really.
Advantage paid. Away they go. Luke Kennedy getting involved. Goes deep. Swans have brought the numbers back. Melikic played the spillage, but there was an infringement there in the contest. I think it was a bit of a chopping of the arms approach from Rampy.
Got a goal to be 15 or 20 odd points down.
Will Lewis kicks the goal. Kicked 40 in the VFL last season. He adds to his tally.
It's a different mix, and I reckon it's going to work well for the Swans.
Certainly provide a lot of energy, the both of them. McLean taps it down. Rowbottom stripped of the football. Sheldrick, like a battering ram, gets it out. Snap around the corner from Roberts towards full forward, and it clears the pack, and it's gone through for a major.
Perfect stoppage play there from Joel Amati.
Kick by Rowbottom is deep. Looking for Curnow, who's against two, but it doesn't matter for Charlie. Takes the mark in the pocket.
And that's why structure's so important. So you have a stoppage there, the Swans. It looks like an easy clearance to the Bulldogs. Hospital handball. Amati closes it in, you get a repeat, and all of a sudden you get the ball back in your forward 50, you got a shot at goal. So pressure and defense is really important, but structure is so important to set up goals, and Charlie's nailed it here.
He curls it around for another. It's been a bountiful day for Charlie Curnow. 70 metres from home. Can wheel around here on the right foot. Oscar Baker looks for Lewis, who marks in front. Is he going to be paid? He is. Well done from Will Lewis getting to the front spot.
That was really good play, and haven't seen as much of that from the Bulldogs, but we know that's what they do when they're at their best.
So Will Lewis, 40 metres out from goal. He hoists it high, and he hoists it straight.
Cements his spot in the back 50.
Grundy winning it down. Inside the last minute of this match simulation is Jordan. Splits the kick brilliantly in a confined space to Heaney, and he can put the exclamation mark on this match. He's going to lay it off, and why not, to Logan McDonald, who's a story in his own right today, and he can finish things off with a major.
It'd be good for his confidence to finish off strong, and I love the way Isaac brings him into the game. He's had a good day today, Logan McDonald. I believe he's fit. He's had a great pre-season from all reports. They call him Brucey, so I don't know why that's the case. It's an interesting nickname, old Brucey.
Like the shark from Finding Nemo. Perhaps.
So let's see if Brucey can kick a snag roll here.
So virtually on the siren, Logan McDonald making his return in the Swans colours at this level, and he finishes it off with aplomb. Kicks the goal. Well done, Logan McDonald. Welcome back. And the Swans, in this match simulation, finish in style with a 33-point win.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance. We spoke about it majority of the day. They looked the stronger side. A number of players out for the Bulldogs. Bontempelli, Richards, Darcy, Lobb. Dale was rested halfway through that game. So clearly the better side on paper, the Swans. But they played like it. They ran hard. They switched. Their inside game looked really good. Goulden looked like he had not missed a beat all pre-season.